All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. I am here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, Daniel. I got a bone to pick, man. I can't even ask you what's going on. We just getting straight to it. I'm disgusted with the NBA. Like I'm grossed out by the NBA right now. I feel like this is like I've hit like a peak level of just pure. I hate it. And I've been the one sitting here like trying to avoid the old head, like back in my day we didn't play like this. I think we've crossed the line. We've crossed the line with Brunson, and we've crossed the line more specifically with this fucking Thunder Spurs series right now. I can't take it anymore. I can't take the. I don't know if it's just the flopping side of it, or if it's the way the game is refereed now. Whether it's them baiting for foul calls, I don't know what it is, but I can't I can't fucking take it anymore. I can't sit here and watch Shea beat a defender and fall down in front. Have a man beat, hook behind him, and fall down to his knees and get a foul called with nobody touching him. I can't watch De'Aaron Fox jump past SGA and touch his shin with the tip of his big toe and fall behind SGA and get a foul called on him. What are we doing?
The fact that who was it that ran into Keldon Johnson? He ran into him and fell, and then they called it on. He was just like,
"Yep." There's so much. Like we could sit here for an hour and find plays like that. I mean, then you get to the goaltending that they missed. They missed the goaltending call. Then the next sequence, the ball bounces off Chet's foot, clearly off of his foot. They call for the replay, but OKC inbounds the ball. They say, "Oh, oops, sorry." then they call a technical on the coach and shoot free throws. And I'm just sitting here like, what world are we living in where like some of this is a foul now? I just can't. I thought Harden was bad, and I love Harden, but I thought that was bad too. Like Trey Young,
when he a long time ago when they first started,
when he
doing
was just
shit.
doing the arm shit made sense. Like you put your arm across, I pull up.
Right,
they're calling that.
But they made it to seem like when they changed the rule to landing zones for 3 points and things like that. That's what, and they tried to fix it a little bit where they said, okay, well, if it's not your natural shooting motion and you kick the leg out, then
and they got rid of that shit instantly.
It's just like, well, if you fading away, a fadeaway is not a natural shooting motion. It's a fadeaway.
Yeah.
So it's just like, and you sometimes kick a leg on a fadeaway. So when somebody step back and fade from a three, it's just like now we in this sticky situation. It's just like, well, what are we doing here? I mean, obviously we text outside of pods, and I just like, I've been over. I tried to like NBA this for the playoffs, and I was just like, yeah, I'm excited, but I say I need to watch some football right now because I'm just over the NBA. Because I mean, the Knicks will be a good story, you know, watching them do what they did. That's a good story, and then just OKC is just I mean. I think they good. They are good. I feel like I think, but some of the antics are a reason why I just like I don't even think I want to watch basketball because even in a Shea bad game, he still gets 20 points because he's at the line 20 times or taking 20 shots from the line. So it's just like
you want to hear a wild stat? Hold on, let me look at the exact number. But I looked up games where a player had 20 or more free throws attempts and equal to or less than 6 field goals made. which is I don't know, was it the last game?
Yeah, because it was like
Oh, let me make sure it was the last one.
6 for 17 or something
It
like
was
that.
it was yeah, it was pretty bad. I can't remember if it was this game or the last game. But in the history, since the 3-point era, so what, 70 something, for 50 years, there's only 20 games in the regular season and the postseason where a player has shot 20 free throws and made less than 6 field goals. The craziest part about it is they all scored 30 points, which I mean makes sense, but statistically, but it's just funny to think like how like this is we're in a historical stratosphere here with the free throws. Like Shea went into one of those. He had 17 free throws in the third quarter. Like are we like?
Bro ain't getting fouled that much, bro.
Am I
kid you,
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
I ain't like that. Like even as an actual basketball, I mean, people that play basketball, that bro, you're not getting fouled that much,
Absolutely
bro.
not.
Just stop. I just don't understand. Like,
I mean, we saying you on
but
the court.
I think he can't stop now.
No,
like, I
it's
think
his game.
natural.
That's his game.
It's just like, hey.
And that's where we're just getting into a weird place. Cause I heard somebody talking about him with Jokic and Curry, and I was just sitting there thinking like, I've never they named the two people where I was like, I don't think I've ever seen Jokic like flop to go to the line or Curry flop to go to the line. You know what I mean? Like,
not like it's not like you. That's not the first thing you think of a part of their repertoire when you say like they got to like.
And we got to get it all. It's not just Shea. It's the entirety of OKC's
Steph
team.
don't go to the line a lot though, to be honest.
What'd you say? My headphones.
I said I don't think Steph goes to the line a lot. Like,
no, not really. But think about like Chet got a rebound. He brought it down, and he like whoever was on him, he had to step to the baseline. He fell. He just fell. He like, dude, like I forgot. It might have been Wemby. He was on him like this, chest to like shoulder, and he just fell down. They called a foul. I'm like, what? Like you're being rewarded for being weak. And then this is an issue in and of itself. If they were just playing and this was this bad, that would be an issue of itself. Then on the other side, you have Caruso and Lou Dort punching Steph Castle in the back of the head every time he goes up for a layup. Any fast break layup Stephon Castle is going up for, they're just punching him in the back of the head. There's 3 egregious ones. I wish I would have just started saving the like clips of this shit. There's 3 bad ones. Fast break, he's going down. They just punch him in the back of the head. One of them was a foul. I was like, bro, Wemby, they literally are just holding Wemby down. That's the strategy. Just hold his arms. Hartenstein is just holding him. And they're just like, yeah, that's the game. Like, no, this is not the game, bro.
The fact that they rather put Caruso as a primary defender on Wemby is crazy. Like,
well, they had to change that. They figured that out real fast because that's what he had 30. They just moved him away from the basket, which makes no sense when they were just like, oh, if you're gonna have Caruso hold Wemby, we're just gonna move him out to the 3-point line, and he's had 30 after that. Then they put Hartenstein back on him, and now he's kind of struggling a little bit, but it makes sense. He's just holding him. How you gonna score if I can just hold your arms? You the big man, you in the paint, and I can just give you a hug.
Man, they like play on.
Yeah.
Like,
and then if you cry about it, you soft, you got punked. Like people like Kendrick Perkins on TV saying he got punked. I'm listening to other shows and they're just like, they don't even talk about the fouls or the refereeing being like, the referees are out of control. They did all of that shit with the ball going off Chet's foot and then the coach getting a tech, and then they pan the camera to the head ref and he's just laughing with Lou Dort. It's bad, man. This shit is fucking bad. And I was so excited. Like, these games have been good leading up
It
to
was
this.
it was supposed to be a good series, but
It is still a good series. They just.
I mean, yeah, it's a good series because it's game 6 and it's close and things like that. But I don't think basketball has been a good watch, as in like
Not this round. This round has been fucking awful, which is nuts. The conference finals are trash.
you got one team getting swept and the other
20-point comeback game 1. I turned the game off. Just turned it off. I was like, oh, they up 20. I'm good. I'll check out the rest of the highlights in the morning for the second half. Turn it back on. Miraculous comeback in the fourth quarter. There's no way.
I said,
way.
Bro, I was on the same thing. I said, bro, I don't even want to. Bro, James Harden just a part of all this shit.
Yeah. Somehow, I mean, we're at the end of the day, James Harden will end up one of the most influential basketball players in some of the worst ways, hilariously. And the man averaged 30 plus. Took a team, dragged a weird team to the conference finals.
I think,
and he's gonna get known for the flopping shit, like the free throw baiting. Is like he started it. He's the one that started this mess with the putting the ball out and pulling it up when you reach out. He started this, like, to this extreme. Because before that, it was just you would have randoms. You had like we were watching LeBron go to the whole D Wade had that same shit where people were just smacking them, grabbing them, and they were just flying to the rim. And then you had Harden, who came in just doing this shit, getting 30 free throws in a game, 25 free throws in a game, doing that shit. And now we hear where you got Brunson doing it. Like, Brunson, what's the opposite of a fade away? A fade in?
Mm-hmm.
Shea and Brunson got the coldest fade ins ever. If you think about jumping and just lean into you, how is that a foul? If you jump into me, I'm not fouling you.
The only thing about Brunson is he's a little smaller. So Shea like 6'5".
Yeah, he's listed at 6'6". But yeah, but even being small
Brunson
should
like
not matter.
6'2". Like,
you jumping into me, that's bad. That should be.
I mean,
the offensive player should not be rewarded for putting themselves in a worse position to make a shot. Because that's what it is. That's what we're saying. You're putting yourself purposefully in a bad spot to be fouled, to gain a foul. It's kind of silly when you think about it, just in the sense of what the game.
I don't know if the refs are calling that like a natural shooting. Like, since they're lunging towards the goal, there is technically a shot. Maybe
no, it is
I
a shot.
I don't know where that
it's just a regular shot.
That's what I said.
So I can't jump. Me as a defender, I can't jump towards you and land in your space because that's a foul because of the shooting space. But if I jump back, we're watching people jump backwards, put their hands back like this.
Yeah, it's like the tush
and they
push.
Calling a foul on it.
It's like the tush push. You can push the offensive players, but defenders can't be pushed.
Yeah. And you got it. They gotta figure this out, man.
I mean, hey. That's what they've been saying. That's bad football. Tush push, bad football. That crap flopping and calling these weak ass fouls, like, bad. I mean, I get y'all trying to calm down on, like, because it's not good TV if people are fighting because of hard fouls and stuff. But I ain't saying have hard fouls, but most of these niggas is friends. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
like,
they've known each other their whole life.
Yeah, they mostly, and if there is beef, it's been beef. Like, so it's just like, yeah, it is. But they're gonna hard foul them regardless. Like,
but it's so silly though. Like, I'm.
At some point, we gotta just let them play basketball. It's when I ref football. When I ref flag, and I just did last ref flag tournament last week. I'm in the championship game, and somebody died for a player flag. He's going for the flag, but he pulled his like pants.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's a hold, because the dude fell. I was like, it's not a hold, bro. Like, he didn't stop your momentum. He didn't do nothing. Like, it looked worse because you failed. But I'm not calling that a hold,
No,
dog. I'm
yeah.
not gonna add 10 yards because
He
he's
grabbed your
diving
pants.
to go. He's trying to make a good play on your flag,
Mhm.
and he grabbed your pants on accident, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Like that's
Mhm.
what. So now what? Now you want us to let you run? Like no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. Like
And that's the
no.
thing is
So
like, so it evolves into like, now you can't grab any part of the person. And then it
Right.
evolves to if you touch them anywhere but the flag.
correct.
And that's
I
the
know, I
type
tell
of shit
people-
where it's
and so
expanded
when I
to.
read flag, it's like this is non-contact football. I said I get it's non-contact, but
You can still be
football you
touched.
still gonna have. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Like just because it's non-contact, it's like okay, so we might as well just play y'all versus the air.
Yeah.
Like because if y'all don't want to be touched, then just say that. But it's still going to be some type of touching in football,
Yeah.
whether it's non-contact or not. Like so,
It's
I
one
mean,
thing to grab you by the wrist. That's one
Right.
thing. It's one
and it's
thing
another thing
to
try
swipe
to-
and pull your shirt.
Right.
'Cause I'm reaching
Unless
for a
he's not
flag, yeah.
grabbing the hold because I'm
trying to
really
pull you
trying
back,
To hold.
yeah.
But if I'm going for your flag and I just miss and I grab your pants
Yeah.
and I let go, I'm not call bro, stop.
You gotta power through that. If you gotta power through. Fuck that. But this is the dilemma.
It's the same shit. It's just it's the same shit. It's just like
But the NBA has given in
it's
to
the
that.
the refs. That's in the refs. That's why I'm saying like we're not under no. Obviously, I'm under an organization, but every ref calls it in our league differently, and you know.
Of course.
But in the NBA, it's just like I don't know if they scared to actually call, like because they get ratings and things like that. So it's just like
Yeah.
I think they scared to actually be refs because refs players might be like, oh, this was so. They cry too much. They scared to call real fouls and no fouls because these players are crying.
Yeah.
Like if they let them play and not get called fouls, and that's where we get the Draymond kicked out and 2 techs and people getting kicked out because it's a lose-lose in the NBA now because y'all want the foul calls, but then y'all complain about not getting them, and then if y'all don't get them, they let y'all play basketball.
Mhm.
Y'all niggas is crying anyway.
No matter what.
It's like, oh, it's just like, so what do you want these niggas to do? Like, from the ref standpoint, what do you want me to do? I want y'all to play basketball, but you don't want to play basketball.
And then if you look at the games, there's been a few of the games have been good because they just letting them do whatever. You got like when you finally see like guys get tangled up.
The Pistons and Magic series where they was just letting these niggas beat each other up.
No, but I mean even in
That's
the
the-
Thunder
yeah, like-
series, even in the Spurs Thunder games, there was 2 games where it was kind of like, well, shit, maybe the games the Spurs won, but like guys getting tangled up, fighting for the ball, and somebody come out with it and go for a fast break, and they're not calling the foul just because
Don't worry,
there's
you're gonna
any
see that tonight 'cause it's in
physicality.
San Antonio.
But that's
You're gonna-
crazy though, man.
You're gonna
like,
see it tonight because it's in San Antonio.
we can't get to a point where we're just clearly looking at one side and being like, well, you better do it at home because when you're in this building, we're gonna literally call bullshit. We're going to call some bullshit
Yeah,
on
that
purpose.
home-
You can't do it.
yeah.
Somebody was saying this is how you feel about the Thunder right now is how people feel about the Chiefs. This is the same thing, how the Chiefs get calls. I'm like, wait a minute, no.
We literally went on one playoff run on the road. Like it's not. Let's not start.
But then,
It's different.
and
Like,
I just had to
it's
explain.
totally
I'm like,
different. Like-
man, it's one thing to like in football
When the shit-
missing
when the-
calls, and versus
Yeah.
we are
and
literally
calling a foul.
we are purposefully going out of our way
yeah.
to draw bullshit calls, and they're
Yeah,
giving
missing
them
the
to you.
missing the actual call is different from actually watching it and being like, he
Yeah.
didn't hit him, but I'm still calling it.
And then
There's
people
nothing y'all niggas can do, but like
People love
What?
to forget about the Chiefs of all the Juwan Taylor false starts that aren't false starts because every tackle in the league it gets the same respect of like the first little kickback, like right
Yeah.
on the snap.
But as soon as they called our guy out, as soon as they called that out, that next fucking week he has like
for
5
the next
false
2
start penalties.
years, basically.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying like, but yeah. So it's not the football. You can't equivalent. If you want to talk about calls and things like, why are y'all calling us the Chiefs when the Patriots started it? Like, stop
but
saying,
either way,
like,
it is not the same
regardless,
thing.
It don't. No, it's not the same.
It's not even remotely the same thing. It would be different if we were watching OKC. I mean, they are doing the good comparison is OKC is beating up on the Spurs and totally getting away with it. There's a lot of random just people getting hit. That's why people were outraged that that it looked like Wemby sent Mason Plumlee and Bismack Biyombo out on a hit on Jared McCain. Because he whispered something in his ear, and then they basically went and gave him 2 flagrant fouls, like, back-to-back. And people were like, oh, how could you? Da-da-da. It's like, well, I mean, they out there smacking people, grabbing them, pushing them to the ground. Like, Steph Castle could have got hurt on those two fast breaks where they just pushed him out of the air. That's some shit you fight over. That, like, people, like, that's a fight. You'll get shot doing some shit like that. Somebody going full speed, going up for a layup, and you just push them out of the air.
And the thing about it is, OKC is soft.
Because they're crying on the other end.
But they not tough either. Like when you even with like confrontational wise, they just not tough. Like,
bro, you got Shea and Chet is 2 of your main players. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Because I seen like when Wemby was walking, they called a timeout in that clip where he walked past and he bumped Chet, and then Jalen, the other was that Jalen was the case?
Yeah.
No, that was Jalen. He just turned around and made a little face. I mean, low key, man, me in the heat of the moment, I probably would have went up and pushed that big ass nigga. Like, hey, bro, like, watch yourself. Like, these niggas, like, nigga, hey, chill out. And Chet for not even doing, like, what are we doing here? Like, you let this nigga, I don't care how big the nigga is, bro. Like, y'all niggas is letting them bump you and you just turn around smiling. Like, because what are we doing? Like, y'all niggas is soft as fuck, bro.
This is what you got to think. Right now, what we're conditioning people for is to watch basketball, is to watch players fall, not play through contact. Any contact means I fall. That's like
it's non-contact basketball. You ain't never heard of that? 5-on-5 non-contact. It's like,
bro, it's
I don't know. Y'all niggas ain't
shit.
Never played non-contact basketball. That's what this is,
like,
bro.
I feel like we're turning into the old heads, being like,
niggas talking about
what is
the
this?
NFL is flag football. No, the NBA. What is the NBA?
Cotton candy basketball. This is toddler ball.
It's the YMCA, nigga. I don't know.
Nah, the YMCA gonna have a lot more physicality than this. Ain't no ref to just save you from, like, I just can't. Just watching guys just fall down is so nuts.
Yeah, it's bad basketball, to be perfect. Like to just nip it up, because it's bad basketball. Like, I mean, it's half the reason why I stopped hooping in open gyms and stuff, because of these young, like when James Harden first came up and things like that, and all these outlandish foul calls. I'm like, foul,
shooting
like,
a 3 and calling fouls. Yeah,
it's like, what are we? And it's like, oh, you gotta let me land and all this. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck nothing about that. NBA rule, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I ain't
and
NBA.
then don't,
like,
let's
nigga,
not
like,
even go to, because now this is a conversation we had a long time ago. Now I'm on your side with the gather step. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
I told you,
we taking 4 steps now, bro. What is going on? They playing it so where the bounce doesn't count as the 0 step now.
Segue, y'all. Me and Carr had this argument back in like 2017, and I said that shit was dead then.
And I'm arguing for the gather, the one gather step.
That's a travel, and you was like, no, it's not. We literally had the trash can, the paper balls, and you was like,
I was like, 1 is 0, 1, 2.
I'm like, that shit is trash. Like,
now they're timing it up. Now the NBA players are so fast and they timing it up so well that they're basically getting 4 steps. Because you getting the 1, you're getting 1 before the ball comes back. Then you get 0, then you get 1, 2. Like,
before you getting your 1 technically before you actually control the ball.
Yeah, because you drop the ball and you can get, or literally as the ball is coming to your hand, you can get 1. Then when you pick it, that's 0. Yeah, so that's 2 steps already, though. That's crazy. Now we're up to 4. Like, what are we, like, this shit is spiraling.
These niggas can't, it's handball.
And
like,
you know what?
Niggas can run,
I just want to point this out.
Stop.
Think about this. The biggest issue, I think, that makes shit like that harder to ref is these motherfuckers are 60 years old with a gray eye, diabetes, and a pot belly out there. Like, this motherfucker is getting social security checks, and he out there reffing NBA games. And there's too many of these 60-year-old dudes out there reffing the NBA games. No reason. He can't see 30 feet away. What are we doing? Tony Brothers got a pot belly.
That nigga, respect to Tony Brothers and things like that, but retire, bro.
He's like, totally gray with a pot belly out there.
And he's starting to hold grudges too.
Of course, you've been doing this shit for 15, 20 years or some shit.
You've been in this game too long, bro. Like, we know you got some players you got some niggas you just don't like, bro. Like,
I think that's gonna happen, but like you can't.
No, but he's starting to show it though. Like, he at the point where he don't give a fuck. Like, it is his last year. Like, he's like
Scott Foster was doing with Chris Paul.
It's like, yeah, this nigga can't rep these games.
But that's where I just can't. Like, we need younger referees that are not jaded, because I think what's happening with the old head dudes is they like, well, if we just go let everything be a foul, then okay, that's a foul then. Oh, this is a foul. Oh, he touched you on here, and they're basically taking their anger out on what they used to watch as basketball being changed, and then they're just like, well, fuck it, if we just gonna do that, then we might as well just push it all the way. And now they get to go out there and actually do it. They get to actually affect games like this. Because I have a hard time believing that the NBA, like, Adam Silver is sitting down telling them, like, hey, anytime Shea falls down, call a foul. There's no fucking way. As all the shit that Shea can actually do, there's no way that's what they saying. Like,
segue. Sorry to cut you off, but damn, UCLA just went back to back on their. I'm watching the college women's softball opening round college World Series. Top of the third, UCLA back-to-back home runs. Damn. Hey, Bond.
That shit looks sick, boy.
But yeah, no. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to. I mean, if they're gonna be able to play a little bit tonight, like I said, because it's in San Antonio, they're not gonna do all that bullshit in San Antonio. I'll tell you that.
But like the NBA,
but. They really gonna have to deal, because I don't want the story for Game 7 to be Shea MVP because he took 25 free throw lines. Yep. And he got 40 points and half of them came from the free throw line. It's like, all right, like
it can be that if he's really getting fouled. If he's really getting to the basket and getting fouled, that's one thing. Even the Harden shit where you're going through the contact to get and ones to do it, like, but this. Bro, it was Devin Vassell. He beat him off the dribble. Vassell is not even, he's on his back, kind of, like on his back hip. Kind of like one hand on his hip. And Shea just stops and falls. And I'm like, that can't be a foul. It just absolutely cannot be called a foul when I didn't do anything to you. And now, like, the NBA has multiple problems coming in. The foul shit is a problem. LiAngelo Ball going back to college is a problem.
Who?
LiAngelo Ball. He got to be 30.
The middle ball brother?
Yes, he got to be at least 27.
He going back to do what?
Hold on, let me see. I just seen the headline. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, go ahead, repeat whatever that is.
Let's see. Oh, maybe he just talked about it. Maybe he was just talking about it. But yeah, he was talking about going back. But you got 25-year-olds, you got guys returning to college. So then now we're just going to have older and older players coming into the draft as the, like, middle tier of talent. So it's either the best of the best are coming in when they too young. Then you got a bunch of 24-year-olds coming in. Then you add that to the foul shit. Then you add that to the tanking draft. Then you add to, like, I was sitting around looking at some of the rosters and shit, and I'm just like, every team in the NBA equally has too many players that could start and also not enough players that could start, if that makes sense. Like you have like teams with just like a lot of guys who are 23. You know what I mean? Like, and then but nobody
like
is
Brooklyn.
like Brooklyn has a whole team
Like,
of guys who are 24 to 19.
yeah, but none of them is like they'd be real good role players on like good teams. Probably I can't.
Yeah.
Claxton, maybe nah.
Probably, yeah.
Claxton probably
10 and 10, yeah, somewhere, yeah. But it's just like you've got a lot of. Then you have a team like the Bucks. It's Giannis, and then nothing. And it's like, so you got like two things where it's like this team has probably too many players that like need to be around a star, but they can't go play with the star because they're probably going to make too much money. So now there's just like the Wizards, right? They have like, if you just look at the Wizards,
they got a lot of young guys,
and they have young guys that are like not bad, but also like they're not
together,
stars.
Y'all not good.
Yeah, like
together y'all not good.
There's
y'all
no star. Yeah,
yeah,
and they're not really like a good team. So then you just have like a weird like, oh like what's from Texas? Trey Johnson. Like
Johnson.
That's a pretty good like 2 guard, but like
yeah,
probably not quite an all-star, just like a good starter. And then you just have
but
like
you still got Carrollton, you got Billy Kala, whatever
Koulibaly, yeah,
Koulibaly,
the George,
yeah.
the other George brother. Got
Keontae, not Keontae, Kashawn George, yeah. Like, I mean, they got, like I said, they got little young ballers,
but like that's what I'm trying. Like, if you put,
ain't no way we can name 6 Wizard players and not a buck other beyond Kuzma and goddamn.
And I think this is like gonna be the ultimate dilemma going forward. Outside of it, like you tie all these problems together, and then you just realize that like all the talent, like look at OKC, all the talent for certain eras is like keeps getting pooled into a couple teams. The Spurs drafted
all these teams that suck keep giving. That's why this is happening, because the Clippers give shade to OKC for Paul George and all these picks.
And now you have that team,
and that's why, literally, and they still living off the Clippers picks.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they got
the Spurs.
All these players, like
Harper, Castle, Wemby. And they in the conference finals. Then you add in Keldon Johnson and all the shit surrounding it. It's like, they hit in the draft over and over and over. But the problem with hitting in the draft over and over and over is there's a lot of weird ass fucking teams. The Kings, the Suns is Devin Booker, and then Dylan Brooks is your number 2
the thing about it is things about hitting the draft is you got 3-4 years to try to make it to the finals and win one with that roster and those players,
then you end up the Bucks.
Then you trade the good young player or two for a superstar, because then that's probably what you need, and then now it's.
But we're getting to the point. Who's the superstar? That we're starting to get.
I couldn't tell you.
That's what I mean. Right now, we're getting to the point where. Who is this that we've got?
People talk about if the Spurs don't win this year, do they go get Giannis? But who do they?
Why do you need trade? Giannis? Yeah, like who? Why are we looking at why? Look at the Hornets. Look, the Hornets is a good example of like if it could go right. Where it's
Nipple, like Bridges, LaMelo,
like
Sexton,
Diabate,
White, Kobe White.
Yeah, like. And you just look at that like, okay, why?
Well, the Bulls just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna trade everybody," because
that's a perfect example. You got a bunch of guys that like when they left, they were good,
and we're gonna trade everybody.
Mm-hmm. That's the perfect example of a team where it's like you had Kobe White, Dosunmu, Josh Giddey.
And then they had that big dude, the dude with the goggles that they traded too, Smith, Jalen Smith.
He's still on there.
No, I thought he went to the 76ers or some shit like that.
He's on the roster right now. I just looked it up.
Is he? Yeah. I thought they traded one of the forwards or something too.
Mm-hmm. But like you had guys that as soon as they left, they became like decent contributors. But then they just do nothing for. Like that's what I mean. Of like we have two. It's a weird mix of like the NFL is on the opposite end where it's like. we've got everything is like mid, and you have like 4 top tier teams and 4 like bottom of the barrel teams.
Right.
And then the NBA is just like it's either you're here or here, and there's no in between. There is no in between, and you can try to make your team an in between player, like our in between team, but you are penalized for being like not quite in the playoffs or like in the play-in, but then we're not at the top of the lottery. But then teams at the top of the lottery are drafting and not becoming better teams.
I don't know why they just don't do it how the NFL do it. Worst team get the first pick. Call it a day.
Because you'll get what the Kings, Spurs, and all these teams have been doing. The Jazz purposefully losing as many games as you can.
I don't think the Jets purposely lose. I think they just suck. Like, so it's just stuff like that. So I mean,
but NBA is different though.
Like,
because look at the Jazz. Like the Jazz have had top 10 picks for literally the last 5 years straight.
Wasn't the Jazz decent for like a 2-3 year span though? And then
Donovan Mitchell, and then they sold out and tried to rebuild, and now you're here.
Right.
And that's what I mean. That was COVID. So then you get to, or like the year before COVID. So then now you have a team that's Ace Bailey, the 2 point guards, and like a weird Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, who can't stay? No, I'm thinking that, Markkanen can't stay healthy at all.
Yeah,
though,
so that's what I mean. So you drafted top 6 for 4 years, and you came away with Collier, George, and Ace Bailey, and Lauri Markkanen. It's like that's not a good. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like you guys are just like NBA's in a weird fuck. Like you guys are fucked. And then you look across the country and you see the Spurs. And you just go, man, if we could have just got Wemby, if we could have just won that draft, we would have Wemby and we'd be good. Like that shit is ugh.
Yeah, some shit worked for a reason. I feel like Wemby in Utah, nobody like what the fuck. We would have been.
I forgot. I brought up some of that shit to point out like we gotta get closer. NBA, you gotta do a better job at not making it seem like everything is fucking rigged. Cooper Flag goes to the Mavs. Cooper Flag goes to the Mavericks after you trade Luka. Then you got Wemby going to the Spurs, like the international team of the past 20 years.
Right.
Like you had the Pelicans move teams and then get Anthony Davis, and then they get some the other shit. I forgot what it was, but something weird happened there too. Oh, Anthony Davis, they make a terrible trade to trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers, and then you get Zion for it. Then you got OKC. And this year, where you sitting around just like blatantly making the game seem like it's being called for a certain team in a certain way, you gotta do better. You just gotta do better at making this shit look like it's like not rigged. Even if it's not rigged, then you might need to start rigging it so that it don't look rigged.
Right.
You might have to do do this shit backwards. But yeah. Yeah, NBA, come on. Just have a good game tonight. That's it. That's all. Just let the finals be good. But OKC Knicks finals, we should do a fall down counter. Like we should put a bet out who's going to fall down on the ground the most, Brunson or SGA.
Or just do it by team, because Cat fall all the damn time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, Cat be on the floor. You look up, that nigga on the floor, like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, same with Chet. That's why, that's gonna be so
soft
funny.
Ass 7-footers.
Yeah, boy. All right. Rasheed Rice, man, how dumb can you be?
That's where we just jumping straight.
I'm just jumping straight to it, man. We did 40 minutes NBA. Like Rasheed Rice, what is going on? What is that? You can't put the gas down.
It don't seem like you can, bro.
Bro. You a millionaire that failed a piss test. Are we? Is that what we're doing? I have a hard time believing like you.
Well, that nigga, I just know this for sure. Like, he lucky he cheaper to keep right now.
He's
Because if we
lucky
cut him,
he
it's
about to stay
dead.
in the
So,
league.
oh yeah. So, but he might as well just go ahead and be ready to. If somebody sign him next year, it's gonna have to be a cheap ass prove it minimum deal, like, and
Absolutely.
then call it because it ain't gonna be the Chiefs. I'll tell you that much. So I think they already probably got Jalen Royals and I mean, shit. I think we probably gonna have to go get a receiver to be honest. Like now,
Yeah.
you never. I mean now Diggs and Hill and even AJ Brown now might be on some radars because. I mean, do you feel comfortable with Tyquan Thornton, Travis
No.
Kelce, Jalen Royals, and
No.
the rookie?
I didn't
we
feel
got?
comfortable with just Rasheed Rice. Now, not even Rice is.
So I mean, it's gonna be the Cyrus Allen and Tyquan. Boy, we're gonna be running. Kenneth Walker better have 2,000 yards next year.
You're gonna have to.
He better break Jamal Charles. Who was it? Larry Johnson. Jamal Charles got the record. I think Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson of rushes.
Rush yards, nigga. Rushes and rush yards.
I can't you can't be that dumb.
Well, he can be.
I know you can be, but you can't allow yourself to be this stupid about
But
this
especially going on a podcast saying you want to make 40 million. You want to get a $40 million contract, like
for a guy averaging 700 yards and can't stay out of trouble.
I just don't. I just don't get it, man. Like you
put the weed down. You have millions of dollars on the line. But all you have to do is not smoke for a year or two, not forever.
Right, but I would say that it wouldn't have been an issue if your ass didn't go racing to begin with.
True.
You could have been high and all to get out. But like, so nigga, if that's part of your probation, nigga, just.
But you got generational money on the line, and you can't just put the weed down for a year.
Yeah, a year ago, but nigga, the year go by so quick, nigga, you wouldn't even realize.
I bet you. How fast you think a year go by when you got like $40 million on the line? We got $30 million a year on the line. Would you? I just can't imagine a world where like I'm just like I don't give a fuck.
Hey, if you stop smoking for a year, then you assign a $30 million your contract for 4 years, $30 million a year. I'll be like, come on, dog. I'll do it for the next 4 years. I'll do it for the whole contract.
I better not hear nobody say the word weed, tree, none of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
I'll become an activist for banning it. I'll be like, oh, this shit bad.
Boy, don't play no music where they talking about smoking weed. Nothing. I don't want to hear none of that shit, boy.
But half of it is, where is your peoples at?
I mean, that's the first thing I said.
Who are you hanging around, dog?
I would rather fight you every day. If we like this, I'll fight you every day. To be like, bro, you finna fuck your whole life up. Like we gotta fight. Put that shit down and square up right now.
Even that. I'm gonna have to fight you because I flushed the shit. But my weed, I flushed it. Square up. All right.
It'll be like, bro, I promise you. You not finna fuck this up, bro. Like, you cannot fuck this up.
What are we doing?
But some people, I think the reality is, for some people, like, I think like somebody like Rasheed Rice, he did it. If you come from a poor enough, fucked up enough background, like, that's enough. He did it.
I think the people who hang around him, he funding they shit. So it's just like,
yeah, they did it already.
He might be a low key asshole.
But you got to think, we did it. Like, we in Lambos. I got millions of dollars. I got the ice. I'm living crazy. Like, I'm hitting the club. I can do whatever I want. I did it. I did it already.
I won a Super Bowl or two.
Yeah,
how many Super Bowls you got? 2 Super Bowls. Like, I'm already good.
I did the thing. Like, I already did it. Like, and some people,
my dream as a kid was to win a Super Bowl. I did that my rookie year. I'm cool. Like,
and that's what I mean. I'm like, we always forget. People don't think forward like that. Like, not everybody thinks forward that way. They thinking, I'm living the dream now. I'm living out the dream as we speak. So I'm not thinking about that shit that deep.
Look at that dream right there, man. That's a big dream.
A 5'7" quarterback out there. That shit crazy. I feel bad for Pavia, man. Soon as they measured him, his whole career was over. That's fucked up.
And who he get drafted to? I forgot. He's
Nobody.
in the league, though.
I think he's like with the.
I mean, he went. Oh, Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Right. Yeah, undrafted to the Ravens.
But yeah, that's rough though.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
but yeah, Rashee Rice fucked up. I mean, what? Like, how many chances are you supposed to get? How many chances do you realistically think somebody in his position is supposed to get?
I think he's real lucky. His salary cap mark hit is like two point something million. Or that. Yeah. So I mean, it's cheaper to keep. That's why it's cheaper to keep him. Like, if anything, don't cut. He's still valuable when he's on the field. So you don't want to cut him and then have to pay the $2 million and not get nothing out of it. So at this point, it's cheaper to keep him. And then when his contract is up, you don't accept his. He don't get a fifth year because he was a
second
rounder. So I don't think he get a fifth year. So this is last year.
Yep.
So once the year's up, whatever, how many games he plays, shit, it is what it is. Like, he can come back for a 1 year prove it deal for $11 million. Which I give Juju that 1 year. 1 year, $11 million.
Boy, yeah. Like, a prove it deal. Like, you got to come back and you got to prove this shit.
Yeah. Prove you could be on and off the field. Like, boy, your ass need to move into Patrick Mahomes' basement at that point. Like,
yeah, man. I mean, he's lucky. He's lucky he's on a team that just can't figure out how to draft receiver consistently.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, like, you would have been lost your job. Because he just wasn't like that great for a while. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, if Xavier Worthy was who he was supposed to be, we wouldn't even give a fuck.
And speaking of him, he ain't even in OTAs because of his shoulders.
So I know.
We ain't got Rice or Xavier Worthy. So young guys out there just like, shit, I'm getting all the PT and OTAs. Even if I get cut, I'll be like, at least I lasted long.
Yeah. Sad, yeah. But yeah, that's where we looking at Tyquan Thornton, Nico Remigio, Jalen Royal.
Allen. I thought
are we sure Cyrus Allen is even a?
I don't know, but we gonna fuck around and we had no choice at this point. Like, nigga, are we sure any of those niggas? Like,
no.
Jalen Royal was like that. Like,
and we over here, and okay, I just want to also point out, we're also saying that Mahomes is supposed to come back and play week 1, staring down Jalen Royals and Nico Remigio.
And Tyquan Thornton and
Cyrus Allen, who we not even sure is an actual NFL player.
My man in year 8, and he got the most unrecognizable.
Yeah, totally.
Receiving like, even if you throw Rice and Worthy in there, they not proven as. I mean, Rice because he got a couple they both got Super Bowls, but
that's you didn't. That's
but it's just like you. It ain't like that. It ain't like you. It ain't like you was out there and you did some shit, but you ain't do no shit. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
But yeah, that's a scary.
I would not. And then and then you go look over.
That lineup would just say that's just.
Now think about the offensive line.
Niggas is gonna put 9 in the box, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Make up like, bro, Kenneth Walker is not getting a yard.
We don't give a fuck what happens.
They gonna put 9 in that motherfucking box, bro.
Who you throwing it up to?
I hope he can run routes like they said he can. Because if he can beat man covers like he can, then shit, it might be a field. But
you throwing it up to Cyrus Allen. All right, man.
No, we're gonna put Caldwell out there, the undrafted
who can't stop.
Are you?
Have you seen that video? Have you seen that video of Steve Smith where he pointed out like he was like, okay, he got speed and this and that. He was like, he cannot stop. He doesn't know how to stop. And I was like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, we all seen what's the Mighty Ducks when a nigga on the skates couldn't stop and he always
that's exactly what it is.
At the end, he learned by the championship game. He stopped, didn't he?
But just think about somebody running a route now.
that shit hard because that's like an ACL tear ready to happen if you can't stop,
Easy.
right?
If you don't
Like
know how to stop like properly, or just you got to think. Well, he was
he
5,
too big not knowing how to stop
but he
though.
was he was small. He had a great one, and people had a growth spurt. Like everybody that had a weird growth spurt like that,
Oh,
they
that's like
always
AD.
yeah, they always have
That's why
something
he
weird
injury
about their
prone.
body. Like, oh, I don't know how
A,
to
A,
pick my hands up over my head. Like, what the fuck?
and that's why
Yeah, I was
AD hurt all the
5'7".
time.
Yeah, it's they always got some weird shit like that. We're like, oh, I'm in middle school, I was 4'11", then I grew to 6'5" in one summer. It's like, yeah, your knees touch, you can't jump. It's like, well, yeah, he's 6'5" though, and he's fast, like he's small still. It's like, yeah, but but it's like, and then Steve Smith showed the shit where he was running, he was showing like it was a comeback route, and he took like 9 steps to do the comeback route, and you go like you might have to take 4 steps.
Like, boom. Yeah, it's like,
yeah, like
boom,
boop boop,
stop,
turn, boop, and then you there, or you might be coming back. You might come back to the ball, like. But it took him like 10. It was literally just like, yeah, it was like he had to literally like hit the brakes on like a shitty car and like slow down like 9 steps. Like he was just chopping it and then turned. And it's like, oh no, like you just can't stop. It takes you 2-3 yards to stop running.
That boy Mahomes throwing it hitting his helmet. Pow.
Oh yeah, hit him in the back. It would hit him direct. Like in that route he ran, he would have hit him in the back before he even thought about stopping.
Well, if anything, to be honest, he probably would have been sacked by then.
Yeah,
By
and
the
then
time
he ran the little just like a little quick curl, and he just couldn't stop. So then he was kind of just like he actually was just like he was just going sideways for like 5 extra yards. And as Steve Smith pointed it out, he was like, if you do this in the NFL, it's an interception anytime somebody throws that ball, because you're just drifting upfield.
Yeah,
you're not making no movement, like you're not doing nothing, you're not catching nobody off guard, you running and like not really stopping to turn around, but just kind of half-ass skipping up the field. And it was like, oh shit, like, but again, 6'5", ran a 4.2, I think, something crazy, 4.3,
something for 4.3.
And so like, I mean, this is the same thing though when people are like, oh, what about Justin Ross? He never played.
Yeah.
Like, look at the one-on-one catches in OTA. He never played. Like that shit is
didn't touch the field. Didn't even sniff the field.
Now we got to add on who is the left tackle? Who is the left tackle? Are we sure Simmons is playing? Are we do we know that? Who's the right tackle?
I thought he was.
So that's what we just got to play a game with the offensive line too on top of the wide. Who's the right tackle? Jalen Moore?
Suamatea.
Suamatea left guard?
When they get straight to training camp.
Who's the left guard?
They don't know that. That's why they're in OTAs figuring it out.
So we don't know who none of the offensive line is. We got one receiver that has ever had more than a couple hundred yards in his career. But he's hurt. The other wide receiver is in jail. Patrick Mahomes got one leg, and people are saying he's a mutant in OTAs, even though I seen a man with a brace on that went from his ankle to his hips.
Yeah.
And people are like,
bionic leg on.
Look how amazing he's doing. He's ahead of he has a brace that I ain't never seen somebody with a knee brace to take their whole leg up. I've never seen that. And people are like, yeah, look. It was like, bro, he took a 3-step drop and threw one pass.
That man ain't ready to get hit.
In a leg brace. And we're going to put him out there with a nigga on perks and somebody we don't know if they can play right tackle. And we can't pay Creed. I just think about that shit like next year, like, you can't pay nobody. They had to move Karlaftis. They had to move Karlaftis. They had to restructure his deal. They might
try to get Creed shit in right now before the market go back up.
Think about it. They had to restructure Karlaftis' deal to be able to pay the rookies. They couldn't sign all the rookies.
Well, they shouldn't have signed Karlaftis to that deal either, though.
That's another one of them things where I just Veach, man. This is it. If this draft don't hit, we gonna really have to. It's been 4 years, big dog, with no who do we have to show after 4 years after the 2022 draft? Karlaftis.
They all gone. They all gone.
Everybody's gone.
The one y'all chose to pay, that one. That's the one y'all chose to pay.
There's nothing to show for it except a guy getting 8 sacks.
Y'all had McDuffie. Y'all got money to spend. It was between McDuffie and Karlaftis. Y'all chose Karlaftis.
Yep. Because it was cheaper because he's the worst of the two players.
They could get more from McDuffie, so they took it.
Yep. And now you better hope you hit on the corners. You better hope Delane hit. You better hope that Kenneth Walker hits. Everybody in the secondary.
And R.M. Mason and then you better Peter Woods and Chris Jones whenever we need him. Hopefully those young guys can take some slack so Chris Jones can,
Yeah.
Do some Chris Jones
Norman
shit.
Lott will be back. That's a plus. It's like I don't know, man. I do not feel good about the Chiefs roster. I know people are like, "Oh, you're a doom and gloom guy about the Chiefs." Like talking to other Chiefs fans, it's like, am I a doom and gloom guy or is it like being realistic?
Well, when you understand football, you always have your gloom because you understand football.
Yeah, but
the people who don't understand football just look at names, be like, "Well, we got him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're looking at it because you know these players because they were Chiefs. They're Chiefs players, and half of them are good rookies.
I watched every snap of every single game, sometimes multiple times.
Right, but it's like we're going off of actual football teams that play football against the Chiefs and their rosters
and build winning teams.
Like so it's like, and obviously we've won Super Bowls, so we know what it takes to have a winning team. And do you think this team can match up against any other Chiefs Super Bowl team that we had? I don't. Coming out the gate, no.
But that's the thing that people don't want to hear.
I think that 2019 team that didn't make the Super Bowl will run this team.
If I gave you the option between
2018, that was 2018.
Yeah, if I gave you the option of Mahomes plays the whole year, they win 7 games, miss the playoffs, or Mahomes misses the whole year, Chiefs win 2 games, top pick in the draft. Which one you taking?
Probably the top pick.
And to me, my whole thing is what I keep trying to tell people is like, if Mahomes plays the whole year, you should get a lot more comfortable with the idea of winning 7 games. Like, because the roster is bad. Not bad, the roster's not good.
I think Justin Fields can win us more than 2 games, though. I think because with Kenneth Walker, the dual threat aspect, and then I keep saying it, the underlying thing people ain't really realizing Eric Bieniemy back at OC and things like that. So I think Justin Fields can get us 4.
I was about to say, so then you get. I was literally gonna say, so then you get to 4 and you have a top 5 draft pick.
Yeah, I think we get to 4.
Or you get to 8 and you're like, you just missed the playoffs, or you just squeak into the playoffs and probably get spanked in the first round.
Or you get the 8 and everybody's like, well, if Mahomes would have played, we would have had 11. Some shit like that. So,
but people, I find it funny that Chiefs fans that I talk to don't want to hear it.
Suck so we can get Jeremiah Smith. I think it's in line for us to get him, right. Just tank this year and go get Jeremiah Smith, right?
Or the other one, whatever, I forgot, Williams. I wouldn't want Williams. I wouldn't want to tank Ryan Williams, but still.
Oh, now fuck no, I'm not getting Ryan Williams over Jeremiah Smith.
But even if you tank and you don't get Jeremiah Smith, you can trade that pick, get more assets, trade the pick for a player of need, maybe some shit like that. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with the asset itself. But the reality is, as long as we keep trying to pay Travis Kelce and Chris Jones, and then build on the perimeter of and fill in these gaps with 4th, 5th round undrafted free agents, this is how it's going to look for the next however many years they keep doing this. This has to be the last year. You cannot bring back Chris Jones and pay him $50-60 million, bring back Travis Kelce, pay him $15 million, and eat up a third of your salary cap on those 2 players who are 40.
This got to be their last year.
This has to be it. And that's the sad reality about Mahomes coming back is like, if he comes back just so he can have one last ride with those guys and blows his other knee out, what are we looking at next year? What are you looking at next year then with Mahomes on two gimpy knees? Now it's the drop back knee and the other knee is weird. Now what are you looking at? Do you really want to risk 10 years of a franchise into the future to have one last ride with some old guys who haven't produced at a high level for really a year and a half, almost 2 years? I say a year and a half because Chris Jones was productive.
Technically had a decent last year. He was still top 5 tight end. When it comes to yards and productivity. Yeah, it didn't look like it, but he was.
But you can't block, so then we can't put you in top 5 tight end because you don't block really. You do, but he doesn't. More. He's not a top 5 effective blocker. So then when we saying put him in, but if we call him if you're a receiver,
blocking to stay. He took away from his physicality blocking like he used to because he's older now. He can't do all that banging. And
mix in all the tight ends to receiver. Where does he fall there? In the 20s? Low 20s? 30s?
I mean, that's not bad for a 35-year-old tight end.
It's bad. It's bad if we're like relying on you.
That's our best. That's our best receiver right now, man.
That's what I mean. Like, if we're reliant on you, then that's like, not great. But we see you saying that because you got the nostalgia glasses on. The reality is, we seen the double catching the ball, all the drops.
No, yeah, the drops is crazy. The double catching and drops is that's why I know he's getting out of
you're done
his time playing because he's. When you start doing all that, so I mean, it's.
I hate to say it. It sounds doom and gloom, but man, like, at some point you do gotta move on. Like they need. We should be encouraging them to move on. Like, bro, you did it. Y'all did it.
Y'all did with it. Yeah, I would say y'all did. I mean, 3 out of the.
You got 3 out of 5. 3 out of 6. 3 out of 5. You got 3 out of 5. You did it. It's over. Imagine if we was standing in 2011 watching Antonio Gates and LT at 37 with Phillip Rivers, and they just like, hey, we're just running back again.
Them niggas never. Yeah, I think them niggas would have retired after 1.
Yeah, but we've seen the blueprint with the Patriots. That's why I don't understand. Is like the Patriots realize there's groups that you can keep around for a few years, and then you have to break it up because the money never works.
But then they went. I mean, you got to take those. Like they went 7-10 years without. They went to like 1 or 2 Super Bowls maybe, but they didn't really do much. And then they went back on that 3-year Super Bowl run again. It was like.
But in the same time, in that period, you talking about you went from the Randy Moss, we dominating the league era to we got to move on from Randy Moss. And then directly after that, you bring in Hernandez and Gronk, and then you try to build on that, and it works. And then
until he got, Hernandez do Hernandez
and
shit.
Then that shit kind of flops, and now you spend
they
4 years.
Have to trade one of them. They was gonna have to trade one of them regardless, though.
Yeah, but then you spend, because of the Hernandez shit, you spend that 3 or 4 year gap rebuilding the team, and then all of a sudden it's 2017, 2018 again, and now you're back in the Super Bowl, and it's that fast. It's like, but with that comes roster turnover. You can't hold on to, hey, Travis Kelce and Chris Jones gonna bail us out. No, they're 40. That's not gonna work. And now you're gonna be looking up, being like, Cyrus Allen got to go bail us out. And he could be a Hall of Fame level player. We don't know yet, but that's the problem. You walking into this season going, I would hope he is too. But
I don't think a 5'11" receiver is gonna be anything like that. I think you
ain't got to say it. It's a poorly built team, but then there's bright spots. Running back.
I think about it is poorly. I mean. I think the defense. I got more hope in the defense, only because I know at least they're healthy.
The secondary,
and they're just young.
The secondary though.
I like the Delaney guy. I mean, he's young. He's unproven. Noah Williams Kennedy. I don't know. They're just young. They never been able to just go out there and do them.
Yeah, because they've
Actually,
never
so
been in the league. Half those people never
That's what
been
I'm
in
saying.
the
That's what I
NFL
said.
yet.
I got more faith in them, the defenders,
Okay,
because I
let's
think
keep
our
going
front
though.
seven.
Let's keep
I
going.
think our front seven might actually be better than expected.
Nick Bolton and Drew Tranquil and
Front
Cole
four,
Christensen.
front four.
Yeah,
front,
okay.
Front
See
four,
how it
front
keeps getting
four.
smaller.
But the front four is the front seven. You know, that's
what I mean,
seven.
though.
So, I mean,
This shit
like,
keeps getting. The more you actually start, when we start saying the
but
names.
Let's be honest. In '07, Spags defense, when they beat the Patriots, name the DBs. I bet you can name the D linemen though.
Yeah.
But name the DBs. Exactly. It don't matter. As long as you got the front four that can go get it.
Did they still? Did they have Prince, whatever the fuck?
Yeah, that Pierre Paul, Tucker, Omiura.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when they had.
But one of the corners, they had a first round draft pick corner, I think.
Hey, listen, we just named 3 of the 4 D.
Maybe that was 11. Now I need to know. Now I need to know. Because we're gonna fuck around. It's gonna be like I'm gonna look this up. It's gonna be like fucking Pro Bowlers, and we're like, oh shit.
I can't remember no DBs on the Giants in 07.
Nope. Aaron Ross, rookie. Sam Madison, James Butler at safety, Jabril Wilson at free safety. So yeah.
But that front four, I bet you look at that front four, you can be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
This is Pierre Paul before he blew his hand up.
But we can't call Karlaftis.
No, I'm
JPP.
not saying it. No, I'm not calling them that, but I'm saying I got more faith in our front four doing their job now.
So it's like, so this is one of those.
So,
the front four is like a 5 out of 10, and the corners are a 2 out of 10. So I feel twice as good about it.
If you had to put faith in one of the groups, the defensive line or the receiving group, which one you got faith in more?
But okay, what? Who do you trust to beat Mike Tyson in a fight more? A 4-month-old kitten or a toddler? Well, I mean, the toddler probably has a better chance, yeah. But I mean,
I think he would kill the kitten.
He's gonna murder both of them.
I don't think he would hit the toddler though. I think he would kill the kitten because
Mike Tyson,
a kitten.
Peak Mike Tyson to punch the fuck out of a. If you told him the death doesn't really matter, this is pre-mushrooms, Mike.
If that don't matter,
he might not think about the death part of it and just be like, the fuck hit the kid.
I mean, if
you get too high.
If Karlaftis play up to his 50, 40, whatever $1 million,
it's never gonna happen.
Are we going off ifs?
Is he gonna magically get faster?
Maybe working out with R.M. Mason. Maybe.
I forgot about Mason R. Thomas. R. Mason
yeah,
Thomas.
Whatever the letters in Thomas. Yeah,
at least put an apostrophe in front of it. That's crazy. Well, everybody in our lineage has an R name, so we just named him R. Mason. It's so sick, bro. Oh, that's crazy.
He's that fucking name. We're just gonna let you that letter.
Just put an R in front of it. So now this man is R. Mason Thomas. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to figure out who the highest paid defensive ends are. Oh, here it is. Edge defenders.
It got to be what's the name?
Damn, dead. That's what the
fuck. Not Max Crosby. Hutchinson. Hendricks. No, because he signed he went to the Ravens. Yeah, Hendricks. That's who. They don't really talk about that much, but yeah, he went to the Ravens.
Oh, this is team. Hold on.
Who Damn. Else? The one who just broke it. Dude from Houston. Is he a DE or is he a linebacker?
Yeah, it's Edge. So Will Anderson, Micah, Hutch, T.J. Watt, Danielle Hunter. Where is Karlaftis? Is right around. He's 19. So Van Ginkel, Owe, Greg Russo, Josh Sweat, old man Khalil Mack, Alex Highsmith, Chase Young, Rashawn Gary. Like, yeah.
I guess that's 19's not bad.
He's making $3 million less than Nick Bonito, Trey Hendrickson.
Well, Nick Bonito, they got him on a deal then. He only making $3 more million than Karlaftis?
Yeah.
Damn,
or I guess 4.
That's a deal.
But that's what I mean. Like, so $4 million away is the top 10.
So, like, and that's why they didn't give him that $4 million.
Yeah, but that's why I just like, I guess it's the same thing when somebody pointed out Jalen Moore is making $18 million this year, and then everybody that's better than him, like that was a backup that's going to be a starter now this year, is making less than 10. They all signed for like 10 or less.
Yeah, so I mean, all they did was pay Karlaftis top 20 money or have to pay McDuffie top 5 money.
Mm-hmm. And now you got, but then on top of that, you got Jalen Moore making $20 million, Chris Jones making $50 million. Yeah, it's rough, man. I hope Patrick Mahomes is superhuman. That'd be cool. That'd be fun, right? He's
yeah. I mean, they're gonna make movies about him, I guess.
Right?
I don't think I want to see a Patrick Mahomes movie, to be honest, because I mean, what hardships did he really go through to be perfect?
It'll be kind of weird. It'll be a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with Pat. I'm being honest.
My dad wasn't around because he was a millionaire playing baseball.
It's not your normal black dad not being around. It's just
this is how you know we're tipping. This is the end of the pod. That's how you know, because we're starting to talk about race. I did not know this. Perfect segue to end the pod, but Victor Wembanyama is fucking mixed. He got a white mama. Clap it up. Clap it up for another one. We got another one.
Yeah,
we got another one. I thought he was just light skinned. I thought his parents were just like light skinned people. French.
His mama European, ain't she?
Yeah, she's some whole other shit. I was like, hey, okay.
She's one of the white Europe. She's purebred white European guy.
Clap it up for another mixed goat we throwing here on the team. We now there's a downside to this.
My nigga, you claiming you really going that deep?
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
Like, I thought we kept it straight Americans. Like,
no, I'm taking. He mixed. We taking him.
You can't. What they mixed with? I guess. Like the fuck. Like
his daddy black, his mama's white. Man, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Now we got Cade. We got Patrick Mahomes. We got Victor. It's a lot. It's starting to rack up. Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is a random one I remember because his daddy said that shit.
We got Ant.
We got more. I mean,
we got Ant. We good. We that nigga fight all them.
That's cool. Ant's not a bad one. I'm trying to think. Steph Curry don't count. He just light skinned.
We got Ant. We got Jalen Duren. What's up? You want to go to?
Yeah, but
Lamar Jackson. We got LeBron.
You got Bron. You skipping over a lot of regular.
I know. I'm keeping the greats out of there. I'm getting. No need to throw LeBron in there and ruin your whole parade. Like,
if we right now we got Wemby and Patrick Mahomes. That's a pretty good start.
My nigga. So you don't even know the percentage of these motherfuckers. It's just like that nigga white, that nigga black.
Now, hold on. What I was gonna say. Now, what I'm. Oh shit! Hold on. I draw the line because me as a mixed person, I've been arguing with a lot of other mixed people and black people when I say if you mixed and you have kids with a white woman or a white man, your kids don't get to be black no more. Sorry.
Because
if you only got one grandparent. If you only got one black grandparent, you can't be mixed no more. It's over with. You're 1/8 black.
It's slowly gonna be.
Because this
out the lineage.
This the question: is Isaiah Hartenstein a black man? That's how we go. That's the question we gonna end the podcast with. Is he a black man? His daddy mixed. His mama's white.
No.
Okay, then see, I'm with you. A lot of people.
He's one of those guys to be like, I got black in me.
A lot of people are starting to say, okay, this is the trick, right? So now you can watch out for this trick because I've been monitoring this as a mixed person.
I don't need this trick. I'm black.
No.
I don't need,
The trick is no. This is the trick to watch out for some light skinned people. So you got light skinned people. You got somebody like me, right?
Mhm.
White mom, black dad. I just have brown hair and look like this. Blake Griffin, for a perfect example. That his
I
dad.
assume all y'all niggas got white in you until I.
No. But wait. You gotta hear me out. Right? There are people though that hit the line, right? And they say, my dad is a black man. Now I consider myself a black man, right?
Oh, so you saying like that's
the trick.
Can say the N word because his dad.
Ta-da. He can, but instead of saying my dad is mixed, what they say is
he said my
dad is a black man. And you go, oh shit, this nigga mixed.
So,
but then you go, wait.
But so then it's like, what type of mix? Like, can I tell your dad got black in him, or is he just like one of those mixed guys? Because if he's like mixed, like if he's like Patrick Mahomes mixed and he's your dad, he's just like, he got black in him. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
But if he's like Isaiah Hartenstein,
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's just like, no, your dad ain't black, nigga. You can't say that shit. Like,
and so
if you gotta pull up great grandma pictures,
it's over with.
Like,
it's over with.
My great grandma, I tell you all the time, I lived with my great grandma. She literally, she looks like a white. Like I showed you.
Yeah, I know a couple of people like that.
White, like, yeah. So I mean, But I ain't never gonna be like, I'm a white guy. Like, what the fuck? I gotta pull up my great grandma's picture just to say I got to prove that because I'm so dark.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you ain't got no white in you. Yeah, I do, nigga. Look at me.
I know a couple people
actually,
like that.
We the darkest ones in our family. Most of my family is light skinned, to be perfectly honest.
That's funny. I know a couple people like that.
And so that's why I was like, I gotta see that light skin shit because, like I said, most of my family is light skinned, but I know they black. But that's why I was like, if you look, I could tell, black people can tell if you got black in you or not.
Most of the time,
It ain't no hidden. It's just like.
But I draw the line. I draw the line at like a quarter and an eighth. Cause then we talking about like you got straight blonde, like Patrick Mahomes kids have straight blonde hair and blue eyes. And it's like
they look like white kids.
Do you get to say like you get to walk around and be like, I'm black? Like, oh, this just seems odd. But that's how you know the pod is over, because we got to race. We did it.
No, they kids, no. And then if it do reach them, Patrick Mahomes, your kids are not allowed to say the N-word when they're eligible to say it. Sorry.
But that's
I was just let it out there. They're not eligible.
You're going to have to argue with other black people that still live by that bullshit slavery shit of one drop makes you black. One drop makes you.
No,
okay.
I don't think black people say that shit no more.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
If they claiming one drop niggas, then we got a lot to talk about.
It's a whole lot to talk about. Yeah.
If they're claiming one
we
drop,
we gotta stop talking about mixed people then. If we gonna do the one drop rule.
Yeah, like y'all don't want to have that conversation because I hurt your feelings.
Because the shit we get. Damn, Wimby going crazy. All right, yeah. This nigga done shaved his head. Yeah, he just hit two back. I think he hit all 3 threes they hit so far.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just pull up.
My nigga went monk mode and said, fuck it, huh?
Hey, another mixed great. Clap it up for the mixed greats out here starting to take over sports.
My nigga ain't even American.
Let's go, man. Hey, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different conversation. That is a gold 10. But yeah. All right, that's it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
It'll be better during football season. I promise y'all.
Definitely, we'll have. For sure. We can start putting the race conversations back into the trash can. That's for basketball season only. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you, and we will see you next time.
Peace.